Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. Episode 72, aren't we? I think we're on. And we've got the football stadium here. We're not going to be working on it this episode, but I just want to mention you guys have been talking about upgrading this. We will be upgrading this eventually. Because of the river that runs down here, we might not be able to get into a full Manchester United style stadium unless we move the river. We could, I suppose, move the river down more that way, and then we could get the stands down this side as well. I don't know, I need to have a think about it, but we're not working on that this episode. I've started the episode as the sun's setting again, haven't I? This is 3 episodes in a row, I think. But what I have got is I've placed down the bridge, which we are going to be working on today. This is the entry bridge into our city, and I've gone for 2 lanes either side of the road. And if you don't know how I do my roads, they're 5 blocks wide of the, well, what I'm using grey wool, and then 1 block in the centre here for the lines, and then 5 blocks for the other side of the road, and then I've got another block in the middle here, and then 5, and then 1 in the middle, 5 again, and then the edging. Let's sleep away this night. I've got a bed on me. Excellent. So, I drive in the I'm in the UK, so we drive on the left, and basically it works exactly the same as if you're in the US. The outside lane here will be the slow lane, and this lane here, closest to the opposite side of the road, will be the fast lane. So these two will be going out of the city. These two will be going into the city. Maybe we could put some arrows on the road as well to help with that. And then what I've got is very, very roughly, and I think I actually like it, I've got the drop that drops down into the city here, you know, from where the single road will connect up to this double road, and somehow we'll have to sort of make these 2 lanes on either side of the road go into one and then join them up. But I haven't figured that part out yet. We haven't got that far ahead. Today, though, we're just going to be working on the actual bridge itself. This might take 1 episode. It might take 2 episodes. But what I want is a sort of Golden Gate Bridge style thing, which is why we're going for the red wool. I think the red wool will look really, really nice against the grey of the road in this texture pack as well. Now, I've never seen the Golden Gate Bridge. I've only seen pictures of it. And I think we can do something that looks remotely like it. We haven't got the full breadth of the bridge, though. That's the only trouble. We've only got a sort of small amount of the bridge. And another thing that's different about this bridge and the Golden Gate Bridge is the Golden Gate Bridge goes from a flat edge to a flat edge, when this, you know, the normal road would carry on at that level. But we actually drop down. We're doing it in a different way. So I will say, before we even start, this isn't going to end up looking exactly like the Golden Gate Bridge for any of you guys that actually live there, for example, or know the bridge well. We're just using it as a bit of inspiration. Hopefully we can get sort of the beams and the sort of, what do you call them? I don't know what they even call those, the hanging wires and stuff like that. I don't know what you would call it. I have no idea. So anyway, let's get some sort of circle on here. I don't think this isn't going to be big enough, is it? That's going to look a little bit too small. So I think if we go 1 wider, like this. I'm also waiting on a phone call, guys, as well. So if I, like, suddenly jump away from the video and there's a sudden cut, it's probably because my call come through. You know, I think that's about right. That should be about right. We can always go a little bit bigger towards the bottom. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to try and do one side together, and then I can do the other side off camera. Oh, we've gone funky here, haven't we? There we go. Let's go down 1 more. I think this is big enough. I don't want it to look too big and too chunky and too ugly, but I don't want it to look too stick thin and then make it look like it's not even possible for it to stand up. So we're going to go a little tiny bit wider here. We will probably be adding some white blocks as well, I think, in here. Let's go around this outside. Careful now. Oh, Speedy Gonzales. There we go. And 1 more there. Let's get a white. Oh, we've got white on us. Let's put a ring of white in it. A ring of white. I couldn't get that out for a minute. I struggled. There we go. And then if we go red all the way, well, if we go down to there, we can probably make it a little bit wider right at the bottom as well. What I want to do as well around this watery area, which if you don't know, I obviously enlarged. It was just visually a river, but what I want to do is on the edge of the sort of lake or river, whatever you want to call it at this bit. It's probably a lake, isn't it? Lakes are bigger than rivers. I want to have some sort of like flood protection around it, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Just something like, I don't know, brown wool stacked up to a certain height to look like little wooden beams or something like that. To sort of look like we're sort of holding the water back somehow. I think it'll just make it a little bit more interesting as well. Okay, so we're going to come around here. And then we're going to put one more white ring on here. Like this. And then this will give us a good idea if it's going to look, if it's too big or if it's too small or what. How are we looking? You know, we're going to keep that for now. We can always change it later. I think if anything it goes a little bit too big at the bottom. But there's a lot of height to put on it yet. So, we are going to... I think what we're going to do now is actually bring it to a rectangle. Like this. So we've gone from circle, or it's going to be a square in fact. That should be quite cool actually. Maybe we should have done that all the way down. We can always change it up. Let's get a splashy potion. And we're going to go up, whoops, in red. Up as high as we can in red. There we go. Or as high as it sort of looks about right. I don't know how high exactly we want to go. We just need to slowly work this up. Okay, we're getting close actually. That's not a bad start. That's not a bad start. Maybe 2 blocks higher. How are we looking? I think that is a pretty good start for us. Okay, if we thicken this up now all the way round. Oh, I tell you something, right? Saying I'm waiting on a phone call. Do you guys get tons and tons of spam phone calls, you know, asking for PPI and pensions and windows and everything like that? Do you guys get that? I get that. I get hundreds of them. Absolutely hundreds of them. No joke, I probably get around 10 a day. 10 to 12, 10 to 15 a day. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's more than one an hour. That's more than one phone call an hour trying to sell me something that I really don't want or need. And they don't listen. You say, no, I don't want it. And they say, no, you do want it. I say, no, I don't. I don't want your stuff. I want you to leave me alone. I get too many of these calls a day. And some of them, like I just had one before starting off this episode, one of them got quite angry with me for telling him that I didn't want it. He did get quite angry, which I was surprised at. I never had one actually get quite angry with me before. So I found it funny. He didn't find it funny, but I found it quite funny. Right, we got this. enough of complaining of this episode. I've done enough complaining now. Let's put some cobblestone wool on the top here. I don't know, do some sort of funky design at the top here. What do we think? What have we got here as well? Whoops! Oh, splash me potions are running out. There. And there. How are we looking? Sprint away! I need a new controller, guys, desperately. If anyone wants to buy me a new controller, please do. I will love you forever. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's about the height that we want. Now, we need something to curve down here and then start curving back up to give the impression that it is like a full bridge. Now, for the tops, or for the part at the top, I think we're going to use normal stone or light grey wool. Light grey wool I think will look better. Let's use light grey wool, and we're going to do it on this level here. This is tough. I've never done this before. And what we need to do is slowly drop it down. We're going to go down 1, 2, 3. No. I never tried this before, you see. I don't know. There's 1, 2. Whoops. And then 3. We want it to look like it's sort of sagging a little bit. It's so tough to do, to get a gradual sag. I think this could be looking okay. How close are we to the floor? We're quite a way away. How's it looking? Aha! Yeah, we're getting there. It's getting there. We got the sag going. And it'll really help once we get the struts in that connect up to this. I don't know what they're called. I don't know bridge technical terms. Maybe you guys can enlighten me. Maybe we've got a bridge expert in the comment section below that can enlighten us all about the different parts of bridge names. There. And then go there. And then go there. And then along. How many do we go along? Like 4 blocks? Or let's go 5 because it's an odd number. Always makes things easier. Does that look about right? No, it doesn't really, actually. It needs to be longer. It needs to be going down that way a bit more. So it probably isn't tall enough. That could possibly be the problem. Okay, let me take this away. I'm going to have another work on it. I'm not going to waste any more time, and I should be back once I've got something that I'm happy with. Okay, I think I'm onto a winner. I think I've got a wider angle. We just need to get it to look like it's sagging a little bit more. So we're going to add another 1 and then 2. Oh, this is so tough. This really is tough to get the look that we really want. It's just a matter of trying it and then backing off. Okay, I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. Just need to come down gradually and slowly. Whoops. And hopefully it'll look like the right way, the right thing. What do you think? I think it's really getting there. We're not going to be able to get as much in as I really hope to, but there's not much we can do about that. I don't want to take up loads and loads of space on the map just to put a bridge in, you know. I'd rather use that space up for buildings and other interesting things instead of just one bridge. Do you know what I mean? It's that balance, finding that balance. Okay, we need to start making this longer now. 3, 4. And then, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can start going back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! 1. Ah! Ah! There. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we do it? And there must be 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 all the way again. So we're going to go 3, 2, and that's all we can get in. Okay. How does that look? Does that look about right? Yeah, it does. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, so then we've got to put the beams down there. But there is another one, which is easier to do, thankfully. Is that the level I started on? It is. And this one just goes down in like a step motion. It's really basic. It's a dead 45-degree angle, so I can only assume that this is for strength. I can't see the other side being for strength, seeing as though it's sort of got a bend in it. But when something's at 45 degrees, that'll make a triangle. And a triangle is obviously the strongest shape you can get. That's maths for you. Whoops. There we go. There we go. We're going to have to add a bit more red as well to the side of the bridge to be able to get some connectors down. Because at the moment, this grey wood is actually wider than the red. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? There we go. Ha ha! Alright, I'm excited. This is starting to look good. I'm not quite sure if I like the white rings around that red part. And I'm not quite sure that I like the red part totally at the bottom. I like it at the top. I like the square. But I just don't like the bottom part. Okay. But yeah, that's getting there. That's getting there. Now we're going to have to add... Oh, we don't really need to add it. Do we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do need to add it. Okay, splash meat. Make sure we've got enough. We're going to go along here again. And this will go straight underneath the grey wool. Somewhere along here. roughly here. There it is. So that goes underneath there, which is fine. And then we're going to come there as well. And I think what I might do is cover up the entire underside of the bridge with red wool as well, because I don't like seeing the underside of the roads. It looks like it's sort of half completed, which I really don't like the look of. I tell you what, I really want to put loads of quartz in here, like quartz slabs, but if that doesn't look good, I can't see quartz slabs looking good, you know. I reckon it's worth a shot though. If we put like a... Whoops, not there. If we put like a quartz slab underneath here, let's just see what it looks like. I thought the red and the white together would look really nice, but when I done that pillar, I really don't like the look of it, but maybe it just needs more white to sort of offset it. How's that look? I think that looks okay. I think that looks really interesting. But just there, it sucks. It just really doesn't. Maybe that should go. Maybe this... In fact, I don't like... It's not even a circle anymore, is it? That's the only trouble. That's a trouble as well. But we don't want to make it any thicker. Okay, let's keep it at that thickness all the way down. We'll get rid of all this. Okay, I shall do this. I shall be right back. Okay, I must admit, that looks a lot better. It really, really does. That looks a lot better without that huge part at the bottom. I think you guys will agree with me. And possibly now, we might be able to get some quartz on the top here or something, just to add a little bit more detail. Otherwise it's going to look a little bit bland, isn't it? Oh my god, we're so slow. You feel so slow once one wears off, doesn't it? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use these cobblestone walls. What we're going to do is we're going to join them straight up, all the way up, every other one, which is a killer of a job. Absolutely boring as hell, but this will really make the bridge interesting to look at. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping. How's it looking? We need to do a few more before we can really tell, can't we? And these go straight up, so we don't need to worry about any funky angles to try and stick to or try and work out. These just go straight up and they join all the way up to there. Whoops. Too far. Too far. Okay. I really don't want to cut away again, guys. We've been cutting away so much this episode. It's absolutely insane. But do you guys really want to sit here with me and watch me do this? What can we talk about? What can we chat about while waiting for this? I've already had a rant about phone calls, spam phone calls. My girlfriend's back at work again. She's finished her week off. I think I've mentioned this. Did I mention this? I don't think I did. No, she's back. She's back at work again. She took just over a week off for her dog's birthday. Imagine that. She took a week off for her dog's birthday. It was nice. Nice to have her at home. It would become a little bit difficult in some respects because I didn't want to record videos during the day because I didn't want to make her go and do something else. You know, I like to be able to spend time with her when she's got time off. And the last thing I want to do is sort of just move her out of the room just so I can record a video. So I ended up doing the videos late at night, which I'm sure if you guys have been watching over the past week or two, I sounded a little bit tired. And it's just because I was really. It was tough, you know, recording at sort of 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and trying to concentrate and trying to do some complicated builds or, you know, doing some redstone on the Let's Play world and stuff like that. It was tricky. Right, we need to watch this rain because if it starts thundering and lightning, we're going to have to sleep away the night because the last thing we want when a lot of our world is made of wool is a big old lightning strike straight into the middle of something. That really won't be funny and I wouldn't look forward to it at all. Alright. How close are we? We're nearly done, guys. We're nearly done. We can stick together through it and you guys can keep me warm in this cold rain. Have you seen... Oh, that's interesting. That's something to talk about. Have you guys ever seen the picture of... I think it is the Golden Gate Bridge or some sort of bridge being built. Or it could be a skyscraper. And it's a picture of the workmen on the skyscraper. And obviously in the days of when these skyscrapers were being built, the picture's black and white, obviously. But everything was that there was just no health and safety. There was no harnesses. There was no wires to hold them on. They were just literally just sitting on there, eating their packed lunches out of lunch boxes. It's a crazy picture, and would never be allowed today. But it looks amazing. Like, they're all sitting up, and you can see all the other skyscrapers being built around them, and it looks really, really cool. I tell you what, that is looking good. That's looking interesting. I really like that bridge. It's a shame we can't go all the way and get the whole bridge in, but in a way, I'm sort of glad we can't, because it's a big old job. Otherwise, yeah, I like it. Oh, and we've got to do this side as well. Okay, let's do this side together. It's not going to take long. We can't, can we? We can't do this side yet. Alright, well, I suppose I should do some off-camera work and match up this other side and see what it looks like with both sides on. Hopefully, it'll look amazing. But yeah, we shall see. I shall be back in a moment, guys. Alright, so we're just putting the white lines in, and they aren't white, they are light grey. That was lucky I caught it. There we go. Okay, so we're just sticking the final white lines in. I've got the road now leaning all the way down. Not all the way to the city yet, but it comes down to here, and we will have to go down 2 more blocks. I think it's 2 more blocks that we need to go down on there, and we've got to do the same on this side as well. And as you can see, I've also done the sides. What we're going to do is we're going to finish this bit off, and then we're going to have to back off and have a look. And there is a couple more things, or one more thing we need to add, and there's another thing that we need to think about adding. And the first thing that we need to add is something to hold the 2 tall pylons, poles, whatever you want to call them, together. Oops, there. Need a grey one. I messed up right at the end. Can you believe it? How does this look? What are we thinking? It looks pretty good to me. I like it. I like the look of it. But we need to connect these 2 together. We need to hold them together with some red wool. It doesn't even have to be that high, does it? We could do it there. Everything will get under there. Splash me. And yeah, it's going to be nice and basic. Just holding each other together with big, strong girders or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to come up here. In fact, let's do it like this. Let's go 4 blocks wide. So we have to do 1 on the other side as well. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 blocks up. And do this all the way along. We'll just do it on this side for now. So it's 1, 2. Ooh, someone's on a driving test. God, it's weird. Like, I don't know if any of you live by like a half busy road, like a quite busy road. And I always seem to look out when there's something interesting. Like, I'll wait and wait and wait and wait, and I'll be playing on the Xbox or on the computer or whatever, and then I'll look out the window, and just as I look out the window, a friend pulls in the gate, or a police car goes past, and you don't hear the police car or anything, you just look. I think I'm psychic, guys. I think I'm psychic. Maybe I'm like the guy off, oh, what's that program? Oh, it's a great program. Oh, The Mentalist. Oh, yes. Have you guys ever seen The Mentalist? That's it. I like that. Yeah, have you guys ever seen The Mentalist? If you've never seen The Mentalist, then you really, really need to. It's a great show. It should, yeah, I'm 100% sure that it's in America. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it probably would have been in America first, and then the programmer, the channel, then sold it over to UK channels, because it is an American program, so it must have been from America first. But that's a great show, that is, The Mentalist. Yeah, I really, really like that. My mum likes that as well. She was just, I haven't seen all of them. How many blocks did we go? 3 blocks, was it? Yeah, 3 blocks. I haven't seen all of them. Red John is now. I don't want to spoil anything. Spoiler alert! If you are watching it, spoiler alert. I know Red John. Is he dead now? I think he's dead, isn't he? They've got they've got Red John, haven't they? They found him, and he's dead. And then did the whole place blow up? Was it? I don't know. I think it might have blown up. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it. I should really go out and get the box set or something, shouldn't I, and catch up on them. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys watch that? If you watch it, tell me in the comment section below. It'd be cool to hear. If you're in the UK or the US as well. Either way. Okay, so we're nearly done here. We're doing the sussing. And then the other optional thing that we can do, which I'm not sure if I completely want to do yet, but we'll see, is put in street lights in the middle. Street lights, people. Okay, I like that. That now holds that together. Yeah, imagine on Grand Theft Auto, you're in a plane and you always fly through, don't you? And fly underneath and stuff. I still need to do the underneath part. Oh, the quartz down the side here. Oh, in fact, we haven't done anything down here, have we? I need to do... I'll just do this one for now. Down here. Let's do it like this. Down here. Down here. I love this bridge. I think it looks cool. I have no idea how long this episode is going to be once I take out all the parts that I've had to do off camera. We're either seriously short of time or we're going to be so over time it's going to be mental. Hopefully we are under time. I'm going to take that one away. Now let's put upside down quartz in. Upside down quartz stairs. Let's do it properly. Yeah, hopefully I've made up a full episode of this. I think we've probably gone over time, if anything. I hate going over time because then it takes forever for the video to upload. But oh well. This quartz, I really do like this quartz in the end. It just took a little bit of teething to get this bridge started. It wasn't looking great at first. I thought, oh, how's this going to end up? But now, I actually really like it. It looks cool. It's a shame we can't get the full thing in. But it's definitely big enough to be able to tell that it's a big entry bridge into the place. And I really like it. Let's just finish this off on this side as well. I've got hiccups again. And then possibly we can think of putting in, hiccups, some street lights. Some double-sided street lights so we can put the street lights in the middle. What I don't want to do is make the bridge look too busy. But I don't think it will. I think we should be okay. That goes under there. These go here. We'll put the stairs in last. I think that'll be quicker then. Put those there. Those there. Those there. Those there. Those there. Whoops. Full blocks. Oh, we're out of splash me potions. Make it. Splash. There. There. Quickly. 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 Oops, missed one. Quickly. And there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, let's work on a street light. Let's go to the middle here. Let's get rid of our inventory. We get these stone bricks to match in. We'll get these glowstone lamp. You know what? Let's have glowstone, but we'll also have redstone lamp and some levers and a cobblestone wall. I was thinking between cobblestone walls and fences, but I think we're going to go with cobblestone walls. And then let's have one here to start off with. We'll go up here. How high do we want to go? That height looks good. And we'll come out this way. And out this way. And then what we could do is we could put glowstone there and there. And put trapdoors around it. And that looks okay. Or we put redstone lamps here. Or put them under here. Trouble is no matter where you put it, the levers are always going to point down. What looks better? Does that look good? I don't think that looks too bad, you know. What if we get some slabs like that? I'm sure we can probably make something that looks quite cool. We could go underneath it. And on top of it. Ooh, new designs. I don't like that one. I don't think I like that one as much. I sort of in a weird way like that, even though that looks really strange. No, I don't like that though. No, I think we're going to go with the glowstone ones like we have been throughout the whole world. Whoops. I don't know how high they go actually. Let's go and have a look. See how high they're meant to be. I think they're 8 blocks. Oh, and they use fence posts as well, don't they? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another one on top. Excellent. Let's get some fence posts then. We'll keep them the same. I think it's best to have uniformity throughout the place. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it's a lot taller than I thought. Wow, yeah, that is tall. Okay, and then we're going to have these come out this side. And this side we're going to need some trapdoors as well. Nope, they're not trapdoors. They're trapdoors. Do they hang down on anything? I think they hang down on a... Oh, god damn it, I can't even remember how they go now. It's been so long since I built one. Is it a fence or is it a cobblestone wall? It's a cobblestone wall. Oh, it's getting night time. Perfect time to see if we like it, though. Once it gets dark. They're damn tall, aren't they? You don't realise how tall they are. No, we're going to keep it at that height. I was thinking about dropping it down one. It is technically one higher than the other ones because of this block underneath it. But I don't really want to change it. I do sort of like it. And then let's put some trapdoors around it. Shut it. There we go. And on this side. How does that look? How does it look like from the side? You know, I do like that. If we had those down there, just like, I don't know, 6 of them, maybe 5 or 6 of them going down there and maybe down the front here. I really like that though. Alright, we're going to have to leave it there, guys, because I'm sure we're well over time and it's been way too long me recording. My eyes are now going square. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!